So, because it's raining outside, I thought today we would do a rainy day craft. So, in order to do this craft, you need computer paper or white paper, blue construction paper, any shade, light or dark, or really any color construction paper you want. It can be black as well. You're going to need either liquid glue or a glue stick, markers, crayons, and a pencil. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to make an umbrella shape. So this is the view of the umbrella if you had it resting on your back. So you're going to see all of the umbrella shape. So I'm going to start by making a dot in the upper middle portion of my paper. I'm going to start there so that I have as much room as possible. I don't want to start too close to the top because I want to have room for my umbrella panels. And I'm going to try to go with 6, so 3 on either side. But I don't want to do a straight line down here. I'm going to start with a diagonal line. Okay? And then I'm going to make an X. Okay? And then I'm going to go right through the middle. So this piece is a little wide, so I may put another line this way, because this panel's a little wide. I don't like that because then these are too small. So I'm going to erase these lines and make my X a little more narrow. So now my pieces, my triangles, are roughly going to be the same size. And then I just want to take the lines and connect them in somewhat of a rounded shape. Now, if you go with a complete circle, if you just draw a complete circle and do that, that's totally fine. If you want, instead, for your lines to be straighter between your umbrella things, that's fine as well. Okay, so there we have our umbrella shape. Now, on this one, I drew a skirt and stockings and galoshes. So this time, I think I'm going to draw jeans. But if you were going to draw a skirt, all you have to do is come down from the umbrella shape, make your shirt, and then draw a skirt below it. You could do a straight triangle if that's what you want, or you could come down and do sort of pleats, and then legs, galoshes, and a puddle. But today we're going to draw jeans. So again, I'm going to come down from my umbrella and just draw 2 lines, not super far from each other. That's going to be the person's waist. And then I'm going to draw jeans. So jeans have little belt loops. So I'm going to make some commas. And then they also have pockets in the back. So I'm going to make those first so I can see where I need to draw my jeans. Now, my person's going to be facing in this direction. So we give them a little fanny, and then legs, galoshes. And if you don't want them to be in galoshes, they could be in sneakers, whatever you want to draw. But we come down and make our boot. And then you want to put them in a puddle. Okay, so you make a puddle shape. It can be an oval. Right? So there we have our rough outline for our picture. So then what we want to do is we want to begin to use designs to color every single piece of the picture. They could be any designs that you want. I'm going to start with a checkered pattern in this one. I'm going to put some wavy lines. And then I'm going to put some hearts. And I'm going to do some stairs, or actually curlicues. So I'm just going to do coil like a 6 and keep going. But you could do whatever designs you want, and it's not perfect. Don't feel like you have to be perfect. And then I just need to come up with 2 more designs for this area. And so I'm going to do zigzags. And on this last panel, I think I'm just going to do circles, like, and then color in the circles. Different size circles. In random. Okay, so now that I have my umbrella done, I also want to do a design on the puddle. Again, it could be anything you want. You could do, in this one, I did like a checkerboard pattern. But on this one, I think I'm just going to do circles. So I'm going to start under the feet. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm ready to start coloring in. So I'm going to use a combination of markers and crayons. You feel free to use whatever it is that you like. And then you begin to color in your pieces. I'm going to use my red marker to color in the hearts on this. Okay. And now I'm going to use, I know some of these circles are going to be yellow, so I'm just going to go in and I'm going to make some of my waves yellow. And now a light blue crayon. You can make any color combinations you like. really colorful is always better, I think. So really use your imagination, combine colors you wouldn't necessarily. Okay. Now I want to use a purple color. And I'm going to use a thin purple marker. It's probably too thin, so I'm going to use a slightly bigger purple marker. And then I'm going to do black and white checks for this one. So I'm going to just start in the middle, and then I'm going to alternate squares. I'm going to, sometimes when you color a lot with one marker, you may have to trade it out to let it rest for a bit. All right, then I'm gonna have a red shirt. And blue jeans, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline my jeans in dark blue and then color them in a lighter blue so you could see the detail. And then I'm going to come in with a lighter blue. Let's see. Yeah, I think this will work. Or I might use a crayon. And I think I'm going to go in with another blue, a crayon, and fill the color in again. Okay, and now I have my galoshes. So I'm going to, you can make them any color you want. You can make them black, you can make them gray, you can make them brown, blue, orange. I'm going to go with a silvery color. But I'm going to use several. I'm going to use crayons, marker, and different color crayons. So that was a light silver. This is a dark silver. Okay, and then I even have a silver marker that I'm going to use to and now I have the puddle. So what color should I make my puddle? I think I will go with yellow. I think I'll do 3 colors. So 1, 2, 3. So there we have the first part, making the picture. Then I'm going to put away my markers and take out my scissors. And now I'm going to cut this picture out. I want to cut it out, but I want to leave a little teeny tiny border of the white paper underneath. So I'm not going to cut so close to the picture. So do you see how I'm leaving a little bit of white? Around the picture as I'm cutting, because this is going to make it pop on your background construction paper. Okay, so once I have my picture cut out with a little bit of white around it, and there are areas where you've left a lot, you can cut it down. Okay, so then you get rid of your excess, and you take your darker paper, and it could be black. This is what it would look like on black. See, it pops quite a bit. This is what it would look like on blue paper or green. I'm going to do it on blue. And this is where you can take either your glue stick or your liquid glue. I'm going to use glue stick. And you're going to cover the back of your image that you colored. Okay, once you have enough glue, then you want to stick it going to the bottom of your paper, make sure your puddle can fit. Now, you could leave it like that if you wanted. Or you can add rain. So I'm going to add rain. Doesn't have to be very visible, but as a nice little detail. So I'm just going to take some blue markers and make dashes. to show my rain. I'm going to use different colors. And I'm going to use silver. And there you have it. A rainy day craft for a rainy day. Hope you had fun.